And we are back. So, last we left off, the crew of the White Scale Band has found themselves in a heated combat, one might say, as they have challenged one of the Pillars of the Mar. Who would have thought it would be a dangerous endeavor to do so? As you decided to throw down with the one and only Vern, a somewhat nefarious individual you have met throughout your campaign at many different ventures. Him finally showing some of his true strength, as it was revealed that him and his bugbear companions were in fact giant-like Oni, or magic ogres, as they are referred to sometimes. In addition, the queen figure, the actual pillar that they were protecting, appears to have been moving around the battlefield at will, casting spells and pummeling Zune nearly to death in the dining hall. But that is neither here nor there, because it is time for us to get back into combat. So, we finished the third round. We are on the fourth round. Two of our party are unconscious. And making death saves. Top of the round, Tristan Varel.
Yes. So it's Vern, and I can see one Oni or two Onis.
All of the Oni are dead, with the exception
They're dead
of
now,
Vern.
even the invisible one.
Velree shredded the rest of them. They all lie dead around her. Rogar is in a broken state after being pummeled repeatedly with the flesh pounder that Vern is wielding, the very large, dark, hexed club that he was beating him with. As he spun on Velree and Razire. You can see him. Your passive perception is high enough, Trist. You would be able to tell that there is a large creature floating up behind you. When I say large, I mean one might say giant, as you kind of like peek over your shoulder. And what once was a humanoid shape is now a 18-foot tall giant floating behind you. Arms at her side, the mask still somewhat in place. Her gray, like silvery top knot floating down, her robes just kind of billowing around her. As you look over your shoulder at her, she takes the mask and kind of shifts it to the side a little bit, revealing a silvered eye with no pupil, almost like purplish skin. You just see the eye as she looks down at you. What would you like to do, Trist?
I don't know what this thing is. So I'm gonna attack it. You know, that's what you do.
Spin around.
Spin around, and I'm like, oh shit! Lightning bolts.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Okay. All right. You know what? Give me a spellcasting ability check for this.
Spellcasting ability check. Spellcasting ability check. That's just an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
This is how 22? Yeah, 22.
22. You begin to gather your magic when you realize that... Actually, no, this would be perception, wouldn't it? I'll give it to you. Either way, you would have passed no matter what with that roll. You begin to gather your magic for your lightning bolt, and as you do, you realize that this is an illusion. Oh! I will give you the opportunity to pivot and do whatever you would like to do with your magic.
I will pivot, and I'm going to... We're going to cause chaos now. I'm going to pull out a piece of paper.
Okay.
A spell scroll, to be precise.
Okay.
A spell scroll of Summon Greater Demon.
Okay.
I can summon it wherever.
A
space that I can see.
Okay.
So I would like to summon it next to Vern.
All right. What do you have a demon in mind?
No, I was trying to pull that up, and then we started playing. It has to be
Um,
5th level or lower.
I
So instead of
believe the Bulgara is probably the highest one because it has to be a
yeah,
demon.
I was just gonna use whatever the spell said, which I think was a Bulgara or a Shadow Demon. So I'll probably just do a
So
Bulgara.
yeah, those are your highest ones that you can use. So Bulgara, Bulgara is
Yeah.
kind of like it's kind of like ape-like.
Yes. Do they have forearms?
Yeah, I believe. Let me try to type it in.
I think that's the right one. Anyway, that's what I'll summon.
Trying to find it now.
Since I lost concentration on the slow.
Damn it! How do you spell it?
Earlgura.
Hmm. Okay, there it is. I was putting the R in the wrong place. Got it. Got it. I've got the stat block pulled up.
All right.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That thing is hostile to everybody.
It I think I have to keep making saves, and once it passes its save, I don't control it anymore.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I've got the stat block pulled up.
All right, I need a roll initiative for it, it says.
Go ahead and roll initiative. We'll slot it in.
Not
I
very
guess
good.
I'm gonna make an initiative with his hit points.
I rolled a 4 plus whatever its initiative is.
For its initiative, its dex is a 2, so that makes it at a 6.
6.
All right, it's actually going at the bottom of initiative.
All right. I believe that's all I can do.
And it has 8 hit points of that right there. Okay. I'm adding it to my little stuff here. Boom.
Yeah. Because it says on each of my turns thereafter, I can issue a verbal command. So that's all I can do.
Actually, I can add this in here, can I? I think I can.
You just like to throw the chaos wrench.
Yes, I can. Oh, thank God. This will make it so much easier. 68. Okay, there we go. So I've got it at least somewhat tracked there. And I'll just use its stat block there. Good. Sweet. Awesome. All right. We're back in business. So there's a demon out there now. All right, is that going to be the end of Tristan Farrell's turn?
Yeah, I believe that's all I can do.
Okay. That brings me to Rosier. It is your turn.
Oh, Razire. So the guy behind me is dead now, right? The guy.
Yes, they're all dead.
They're all dead except for Vern.
Big Vern is standing there. Rogar is also lifeless.
Yeah.
Laying about 10 or 15 feet from you.
Yeah, let me look at some things here real quick.
Beaten into a bloody pulp nearby.
Yeah, I got some. I can say some things to help some people probably. Because Vern's like under control here, right?
No, he's not.
He's
Currently,
not under control.
now Trist, I'm going to assume you summoned the demon behind Vern, like not next to your companions. Yes.
No.
So you watch as this four-armed, or no, excuse me,
It's got two.
It only has two. This
It
two.
looks like a red gorilla.
Yeah, like a giant red gorilla. Just apparates, like kind of like pours out of like this like almost hellish rift, but there's something a little creepy about it. It's wearing like almost like a loincloth, and it has these large bracers on its wrists, and blood red eyes.
I'm going to use my action to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
That's a 5th level slot. And let me roll the healing for that. Just a moment. That gets up to 6 of us, so everybody on my team.
Now, what's the range though, Rosier?
60 feet.
Okay. So you will get everybody but Zune, unfortunately.
Well, shit. So, but everybody gets 13 points of healing.
Okay. Everyone else gets 13
Rogar,
points.
You can wake up.
Rogar, Trist, Velree, and you yourself, Rosier.
Yep.
13 points of healing.
All right. Well, how far away is Zune?
So Zune left all of you, and she went back into the previous room where she was proceeded to be pummeled to death. By the pillar.
He's in there. How
I'm
do I
back
know
there
that?
to get killed.
Now, I'm not sure if any of you would know what happened to Zune. I'll be honest with you, because everyone was somewhat distracted with the battle.
Can I make a perception check?
You wouldn't. So even without making a perception check, Rosier, as you look back, you can't find Zune. You have no idea where he is.
All right then. Well, that's fine. That's. I'll move towards to stand beside Trist.
Okay, you move back. You kind of move back, and you see like this. As you begin to move towards where Trist is, you make the 30 feet. You still have another 30 feet to get to him. However, as you begin to move back, you see this gigantic woman, the big, giant, like 18, almost touching the ceiling, floating woman, with the mask kind of like slightly ajar off of her face.
Oh.
That's it.
All right.
It is now Nyala the Mask's turn. Nyala is going to... Yeah, she can do this. She is going to use her telekinetic strike against Trist.
Damn it.
The first one is at advantage. Because, natural 20. Fuck yes. That's what I'm talking about.
I will do Chrono Shift reaction.
Get that timey-wimey shit out of here.
You have to be able to see the creature, Trist.
Ah, damn it.
Do you or don't you? That determines this.
I have to be able to see within 30 feet.
I'm sorry.
Damn
You do not see her. Not for the first attack, you don't. And actually, she doesn't need to be within 30 feet of you. She is, it looks like she's going to be, what would that be? 20? No, yeah, she'd only be 30 feet from you because she'd be right towards the door.
Okay.
Floating. The first attack is going to hit though, Trist.
Yes.
The second attack is just a regular attack, and it is going to be a 23 to hit. Now this one, she appears after the first hit. If you still want to.
Yeah, I can't shield that, so.
The Chrono Shift?
No Chrono Shift.
Okay. Well, in that case,
she's hitting very high.
In that case, the first attack is going to be doubled.
Yes, the critical.
Yeah. So that would be 35 points of force damage, doubled to 70.
Fuck, she almost dropped me.
70 points of force damage from the first strike. Oh, you were blasted. Oh!
That didn't feel very good.
I lost all the hit points that Zoom gave me.
Oh no.
The second attack deals 30 points of force damage as you are blasted yet again.
Unconscious.
And Tristan Varel is blown backwards towards Rosier, just in a heap as he just lays on the ground unconscious at your feet, Rosier. The greater illusion dissipates, and you see the same form with the same look, floating in the same position further back towards the door. All right, that's the end of her turn. Zune! Go ahead and give me a death saving throw, Zune.
I'm gonna do a death save. Let's see. Please don't die. Not very good. One more death save left. Then I'm gonna meet my old buddy Death.
Yep, Zune's about to perish from his mortal coil.
Oh my god. What is happening here?
It's gonna bring me to
Trista, what's it, Rogar? Oh, Zune.
Rosier.
What's happening?
It's your turn, Rosier.
Oh, what is happening?
What are you gonna do, Rosier?
So what about this bitch floating in the air? What about it?
She's 30 feet from you.
She's 30 feet from me.
Trist is lying, bleeding out at your feet.
Yeah.
You don't know where Zune is. Now, we'll say you can probably deduce that Zune is probably somewhere in that direction, if you would attempt to find him.
Well, real quick, bonus action
Zune's
cast.
door.
healing word on my man Trist.
Okay.
So let me roll that out. Healing word. That's only 6, but
now,
welcome back, buddy.
Razire, let me give you this real fast.
Okay.
Because you can only cast one spell.
Yeah.
Per turn.
Yeah.
You have no idea where Zune is.
Don't.
You have different means of healing.
I do, because I do have some elixirs on me.
Well, you also have your healing hands, where you can touch somebody and
That's
heal
true.
them, and it's not a spell.
It's true. So I'm going to take that back. So I can undo that, and then we'll go with the healing hands.
Mm-hmm.
Is where'd it go? Thing on here. Really?
Let's just say I am greatly concerned with the turn of this event.
Things have gotten bad. All right, so
we've scraped by so many times.
As an action.
So
this will be my action.
Yes, you can give him the healing hands, as many of it that you want.
All right. Well, it's a 5d4 thing.
Mm-hmm.
I get to do it one time. So that's 12.
Whole points of healing for Trist as you reach down and touch him.
Yeah,
with your Azamar lineage.
Give him a little bit of the Mr. Miyagi.
Where's that floating lady?
Per usual, Razire, I'm assuming you're going to be advancing towards the floating woman.
Yeah.
As you reach the floating woman, you would in fact see Zune through the open doorway, literally on death's door.
Oh, I bet I get a sense of it too, being all celestial.
I would assume you would.
Yeah, but I don't have the distance to get to Zune.
Not to touch Zune, but you do have your healing word at this point.
Which is still my bonus action.
Yes, that's why you have your bonus action free.
And that's 60 feet.
Yep.
So I can be like, "Hey Zune, stop dying, live." But oh no, but Zune, no. Please, Zune, stand up. 8 points of healing.
Hey, that is better than nothing, for sure.
I will cough up blood and open my eyes.
I'm starting to look a little winded. So many people, so much pain.
All right, let's go ahead and move on down then to Rogar.
Rogar will rage.
Okay, Rogar re-rages.
And he's going to attack Vern.
Okay, you charge back towards Vern after gaining consciousness.
Oh, I thought, did he move?
He did not move.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to attack him. Let's see. Here we go. Regular old attack. One roll against him. 12.
That 12 is going to miss.
All right. Again. A 5. 15.
15 is going to miss.
Rogar
feebly moves up. As Vern just kind of like takes it. It just hits him a couple times and doesn't even pierce into the skin.
Oh, well.
He's like, you're back. All right. That's it for Rogar. It's now Vern's turn. Vern is going to heal because he is still healing. He's almost back at full hit points, by the way. He's going to spin on... Well, he's going to hit Rogar first because Rogar's been pissing him off. He's going to back swing towards Rogar. It's going to be a 23 to hit Rogar. It's going to hit. That's only going to be 19 points of bludgeoning damage, Rogar. Is that enough to bring you down? Yes, it is.
Yes,
As he feebly
I get a roll of con save.
cracks him.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your con save.
I fail. So I'm down.
Okay, you're back down. You were cursed. Once again, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to matter. Or doesn't.
Who knows?
It was, in fact, the curse of tenderizing. But it doesn't matter.
Sure. Yeah.
After
technically it does. If he hits me again, it could.
Rogar lays down once again, and Vern stomps over towards Velree, and he's going to try to smash her as well.
Because Bulgora get an opportunity attack.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about the Bulgura.
Don't forget, I haven't forgotten about him.
Okay.
Oh shit! I don't know. Trist went unconscious.
I would lose.
No, he's still there. He's just he's uncontrollable. He'll attack everyone.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, let me check. It mentioned something about it would last so many rounds.
Yeah, I think it's a minute.
Oh, this has all gone to hell.
Hold please. Okay.
That's everything about this.
If you stop concentrating on the spell before it reaches its full duration, an uncontrolled demon doesn't disappear for 1d6 rounds.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Go ahead and roll d6. We'll see. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's going to matter.
It probably will. 3 rounds.
3 rounds. Okay. You're right. Vern's not going to leave the range of the Bulgura.
Yes.
He instead is going to spin on it, and he's going to pound it into the ground with his remaining 2 attacks. First attack is a 19? No, 20. A 20 to hit. The Bulgura hits. The second one is a 17, which hits. It's got an AC of 15. All right, it is going to take... Pull up Vern's sheet again. All right. It's going to take...
You can cast spells. That's cool.
Yes, it can. It's going to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage from the first attack.
48.
Yeah. You actually don't have to keep track of the hit points. I got it.
Oh, you got it? Oh, all right.
I do. I put it in my stuff. And it is going to be cursed with the Curse of Boiled Blood. Vern's second attack deals significantly more damage now. It's going to be 25 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's it for his turn, as he spins and begins to engage the demon. So he begins to smack it back and forth. It is severely injured at this point. But that's that. All right, Velree, it is now your turn.
Oh, that's my pet bird, little fucker.
You gonna attack
I hate him. Yeah.
You fly towards him. Go ahead and give me your attack rolls, Velree. 23 will hit. Go ahead and roll them all, Velree, because I can tell you right now he's not going to go down easily. 22 will hit. Uh, 28 will hit. Another 20. So they all will hit 46 plus 40 damage.
I'm gonna try for wisdom too.
Okay. So it's going to be 57 points of slashing damage, and he'll need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. 17.
I rolled very low. He fails with a 12.
Nice. Okay. Ooh. 20.
Damn. 21 points of psychic damage. Ah! As Velree dishes out almost over 80 points of damage in a single round. Starts shredding into him. He's like ripping onto his back, and he like pushes her away for a moment. It is now the Bulgra's turn.
Oh, deeper as he tries to push me away.
The Bulgra is the juice is loose.
Juice is loose.
And Velree, heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. I'm gonna flip a coin. It's gonna determine who he goes after because he's a demon, and it's chaos.
Bonus action.
That is heads. You're lucky. It's going after Vern.
Oh.
All right. Bulgra makes 3 attacks actually. One with his bite, 2 with his fist. It tries to bite Vern. First attack.
Does it attack recklessly?
Does it have that? It does have that. You're right. It does
have that.
All right. It will attack recklessly. Natural 20 for the first attack.
Yeah, baby.
Damn it, man.
Get in there, Bulgura.
It's gonna be juice. It's gonna be. It's not a lot of damage though. 8 points of piercing damage, doubled to 16. Every little bit helps here. So 16 points of damage towards that. And the Bulgra is going to take 5 points of necrotic damage as its blood is boiling. We'll blow on that. Second attack is it a bite? One bite, 2 fists, so it's a fist.
Get fisted.
Get fisted. Natural 20. What the fuck is happening right now? What is happening?
Juice is out here loose and fisting Vern to the ground.
12 points of bludgeoning damage, doubled to 24. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. 24 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's going to take only 6 points. I'm rolling low on the necrotic damage here. And then his last attack, his last fist, a 12 to hit, misses, unfortunately, even at advantage. But still, not a bad turn from the Bulgra. All right.
Does it summon another one?
It does not. That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. But it's enraged. Top of the round. Tristan Varel.
Yes. I will, stand up, wipe the blood or whatever off of my face.
Of course, you do have you're the proud owner of a point of exhaustion. So
I already had it in there. Do I see said Dommy Mommy flying around?
The giant creature?
Yes.
Yes, you spin around and you do see her. Rosier is kind of moved up into somewhat melee range with her at this point.
Okay. I will repeat
gigantic. She's 18 feet tall.
Yes. I will repeat what I was going to do last time.
Okay.
You don't got to tell me this, bro. I already know.
Okay.
Lightning bolts?
Lightning bolt.
I rolled so much shittier this time.
All right. Dex save. She fails.
27.
27 points of lightning damage?
Yes.
All right. She will use her... no, she'll take it. She's going to take it.
It's been a long time since I've seen where Zune went.
Yes.
Would I know where Zune went? Or did that all happen behind my back?
That happened behind your back.
Okay.
Now, I will say Rosier, you'd catch the tail end of Rosier healing. You kind of like see him look, because he has to have his visual. You see him look through the open corridor into the dining hall that you guys left from and cast a spell that you would recognize. So you could assume that Zune's probably in that room.
How far away?
So you're 30 feet to the door, and then and then Zune is 15 feet into the 15 feet, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at. That's gonna put me closer to the Dommy Mommy. So
are you gonna stay where you're at? Okay.
Yeah, I'll stay. We'll hold ground.
All right, Trist is holding. Rosier, it is your turn.
How am I within melee range of her?
Yes, you are
Okay.
within melee range of her.
All right.
Of the mask. Yeah, Niala the
With
mask.
the mask. All right. Gosh, so thinking that's gonna be all right. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and take my standard melee attack.
Okay,
We're just gonna make this happen that way.
give me an attack roll.
Come on. Oh, nice. 28 to hit.
28 is going to hit, Rosire.
For a 6, that's just 6 slashing damage though.
Okay.
And let's see. There's something I can do.
Don't you have
As
a
War Priest?
Well,
I
no,
can
don't
make
you
a-
have? Don't you
Hmm?
deal extra damage whenever?
Oh, I
you
do get the 1d8. Yeah, I can
Yeah.
do the divine strike.
8 points of radiant damage.
Use a slot to make a bonus action attack
Okay.
with a melee weapon. So I'm going to take a second slash.
All right, give me an attack roll then. I know you're almost
For
out of
20
spells.
non-natural.
Yeah, that hits. 20 hits.
And much better this time. So 8 slashing on that. So-
Slashing. I think you only get the radiant damage once a turn.
Yeah, it's only the first time.
I think the first time. So okay.
So yeah, it's only on the
Rosire-
first
Rosire
attack.
runs up and have at me. Slices into the thing's like ankle. Little slivers of blood. She kind of looks down. The mask moves back into place as she looks down towards Rosire. Is that going to be the end of your turn, Rosire?
That is all I have. Yes.
That's all you have. It is now the mask's turn. The mask is going to... you see that her arm is crackling where Trist electrified her with his lightning bolt. It pierced into her, and then it's like there's like residual electricity bundled around her shoulder. As she focuses on it, and it travels down her arm into her fist, and she's going to punch Rosire in the face.
That's fucking metal.
That's a natural 20, Rosire.
Oh, that's hardcore.
That sucks.
It does. It does suck.
There's nothing I can do against that. Yeah, there's no reaction
not.
to stop that.
Because
Yeah.
that's going to be...
Wait, silvery barbs? Can I
You
do
are
silvery
awake.
barbs?
You're awake.
I'm awake.
Yes, you can.
Where's silvery
Alright.
barbs that, please?
Oh my god.
Do it again.
So that's 20 again.
Ah, I'm sorry. She really wants to get you in the
Holy
face,
shit.
Rosire.
Holy
I'm so
shit.
sorry.
It happened.
It's
I'm
meant
sorry,
to be.
Rosire. It was meant to
Does
be.
anyone
It's
get
meant to be.
does anyone get inspiration from? Silver
Yeah,
Mask?
Zune, you can choose to give the advantage to either yourself or
I think
Rosire.
I'll give
That's
it
the
to
only people you can see.
Rosire.
Rosire
I don't
might
know what
need
is
it
about
for-
to happen.
He might need it for his death save after this. So
Oh, yeah. Okay.
there we go. All
Lay
right.
it down. How bad is it?
So natural 20. The attack is going to deal 30 points of bludgeoning damage,
Uh-huh.
4 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
This is already doubled.
Okay.
And 32 points of lightning damage.
Oof. That
Are you
hurts.
still up, Rosire?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Rosire is still up.
By her grace.
As she punches Rosire with the residual spell-like energy that disperses into his body. He like, oh! He bursts. He's got electricity crackling over his armor, but he's still standing. She will make her second attack against Rosire since he's still up.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a 22 to hit Rosire.
Sorry, not get hit.
Okay, you can use your reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. You get to make a retaliatory attack or cantrip attack.
Yeah, we're gonna do for the cantrip. We're gonna do Word of Radiance, Constitution 17.
Con save. She does have disadvantage. It's going to be a 24 at disadvantage.
Ouch!
She's
I don't think
giant.
there's that's a save or don't. There's no.
Yeah, it is. There's no residual damage. She is in fact literally a giant. So her constitution.
Well, you know, I mean, it's
yeah, but it's worth a shot, Rosire. As you do,
I'm
you
already
inflame,
standing pretty hardcore.
Yeah, you inflame her with the reward of radiance. She backs up. It doesn't appear to affect her too much, but she looks down at you with the mask somewhat tilted, surprised. That's going to be it for her turn. Zune, it is now your turn.
Ouch. I guess I will stand up.
Okay.
Good. Is that my whole move since I'm already at exhaustion level 3?
You have the half, so you have a quarter of your movement now.
So I got up to a knee.
Yes.
That's kind of where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to cast Etherealness.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass.
Is that instantaneous?
It is.
Okay.
And it's with the loot, so it's not really me, it's the loot.
All right. Etherealness. Okay. So you...
Then I get killed by Azathoth and Olin. So...
You watch as you attempting to flee from possible danger zone. You strum your lute, and the world takes on a greenish blue tinge as it slowly begins to peel away, and you are in the ethereal plane, a mirror of your own, but slightly off, slightly different. Everything wispy and strange looking. The creature in front of you, the giant, in fact, looks bizarre in this realm.
Damn it.
It looks like it has two heads, one smiling, one frowning, as they kind of like move back and forth as you look down at Rosire. And Rosire looks oddly different in the ethereal, as he is a glowing beacon of radiant light.
Holy shit. I'm gonna stop making fun of him. Okay, alright.
Is that going to be it soon?
I don't think I can move or do anything else, right?
You can move a little bit, but
I can do
nothing
a
to be...
bonus action. That might be about it.
Now, you're not on the same plane anymore with anybody.
Right, but I'm also at like 8 hit points.
Okay. Yeah, you still have your bonus action. Do you have any health potions?
I do not, but I think I have, what is it called? Healing Word, which I think is a bonus action. Yep.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use Healing Word.
Okay. Zune begins to
do
heal
much.
himself in the... Well, actually, no, you can't because
you can't.
Use the
Oh,
etherealness.
I can't cancel clear all. Okay.
Clear.
Then I will not do that then. Then I will can I use my bonus action to try to stand up all the way then?
Sure. No problem.
That's what I'm going to do. Try to get standing position.
All right. It is now Rogar's turn. Or should I say, death save, Rogar. Make it! Come on, natural 1. 3! Fail.
3!
It's a 3. It's a fail. It's a fail. Rogar's failed. It's now Vern's turn. Vern is going to begin to heal from his grievous wounds that Velree is dealing him. Rogar lays beaten and broken to the side once again. Vern is going to... He's going to close out on the Bulgara, for sure. So he's going to make a single attack towards the Bulgara. It hits. There's no way it doesn't hit. Dealing 20 points of damage, which is more than enough to scatter the demon back into the abyss. As he smacks it, it just begins, it like inflamed rage as it begins to crumble away and turns into like a pile of like this blackish red goop that just smatters across the hall. As he does, he spins on Velree. And he's going to try to attack her. At advantage. First attack is going to be a 25 to hit.
Can you use lucky to have you reroll?
Sure. You have lucky left?
I do.
Okay. Instead, going to be a 20 to... Oh, excuse me. A 15 to hit, which misses. His last attack. Son of a bitch, he better hit this. A 19.
I'm gonna use my last lucky and make a reroll.
What the fuck? It's a 13. He misses. He misses his last 2 attacks. All right. Somehow luck is in Velree's favor for now. As Vern just swings wildly and she dodges to and fro. Velree, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm going to smile and give off an evil cackle while I attack him.
Okay. Make me some attack rolls, Velree.
Set this fool down.
28 definitely.
28 to hit. Ooh, plus 2. 18?
Oh, it's plus 2, you're right. 18 will hit.
Nice. Oh.
18 Another 18
okay.
will hit. You're rolling low, but it barely hits.
Oh, that one hits.
Another 20. So 4 hits. So 4d6 plus 40 damage. My God.
If he's not down with this, then I'm gonna do another wisdom attack.
Okay,
So
55 points of slashing damage. Velree rips into him yet again. He is definitely not down.
damn it. Alright. I have one last psychic I can use.
Okay. Wisdom save. It's a 12. He fails.
And
15 points of psychic damage. As Velree pounces on him and just begins slashing into him, Vern stumbles back, clutching at the open wounds crisscrossing his chest, not healing as fast as he's taking. Is that going to be it, Velree?
Yes, and I'll use my last healing potion that I have every bonus action.
Okay. That will bring me to the top of the round with Tristan Varel.
Okay, so that's the giant lady. And I know Vern's got the ring of infinite counterspelling. So I am going to look at the giant lady.
Mm-hmm.
And I was holding on to this so people's health pools will get whittled down. And I'm going to blow my load and try to delete her with the disintegrate.
Okay. All right. A disintegrate against the
I am getting very low on the spell slots now.
I rolled a natural 1 on her dexterity saving throw. She fails. She's going to take the damage.
Here goes the click. 88.
8 points of force damage ring out as Trist begins to, like a beam of like raw time, glances out from Tristan Varel. It skids across her body, up her chest. You watch as the wound is deep and grievous. It hits the mask, and the mask just turns to dust, revealing her smiling face. As it does so, her eyes turn a golden hue, and she seems to get just a little bit larger than she was before. She is what we might call bloodied, Trist, but still standing.
Yeah. Is she... I was trying to figure out this part. Is she considered huge?
She is considered huge.
It says it disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of something that's huge. So whatever that does to her. I don't know.
Well, I mean, she didn't die from it, so
Yes. Enough, like, you know, like
I
her
think
leg
it only
disappears or
applies.
something.
I think that mostly applies
think-
for like objects.
Oh, okay.
I think it applies if she was actually to die.
Now, yeah, if she dies,
you wouldn't
she
actually
just
disintegrate all of
disintegrate.
her.
Okay.
Well, you wouldn't disintegrate all of her. You just disintegrate a 10-foot cube.
That's it.
Jesus,
Good.
massive damage. Whoo, shit. Okay, that's it
Yeah.
for Tristan Varel. At the end of Tristan Varel's turn, since she is hit half her hit points, the mask, enraged, is going to use her legendary actions that she gets now. And she is going to telekinetically strike Tristan Varel with a 22 to hit, Trist.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Trist, you are going to take 23 points of force damage.
Okay. I'm sleeping.
Trist goes back to sleep as he's blown off his feet. Resire. It is your turn.
Desire. It is my turn. Seeing the damage that Trist did with his just absolutely boning up, I too am going to pour everything I've got into one more spell and reach out to Shiny McShiny here and touch for inflict wounds at level 5.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
23.
That will hit, Resire. That will hit.
7d10 for 42.
42 points of necrotic
Damage. Yeah.
Whoo! You reach out and deliver a intense spell into her. You like grab a hold of her leg and you watch as almost like the foot begins to somewhat wither away. And like lines burst out of it and blood begins to pour out of the wound. She flinches and somewhat screams a little bit. As she screams, the hall vibrates and you watch as clouds begin to form at the top of the ceiling.
Do you count that as an attack that would allow me to use my bonus action to make my melee weapon attack?
You see, that is very specific towards making a melee attack.
I was looking at that. I wanted to make sure.
It's very specific for weapon attack, so that doesn't quite count.
Okay. Wait, that's the Shield Master shove. Never
Yes.
mind, that's where I was.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. Okay.
At the end of Resire's turn, she will use she'll go ahead and do that. She'll use
what are we doing?
another legendary action to grab Resire
No.
and throw him as hard as she can.
That's gonna knock Desire out for sure.
So she's going to make a melee attack against Resire.
All right, hopefully.
It's a natural 20. I don't know what's going on with this against you, Resire. It's
you-
specifically only against you.
You like this?
Which is odd. It's very odd that it's happening this way.
Mm-hmm.
She reaches down, grabs a hold of you,
Yeah.
and she's going to throw you as hard as she can.
Yeah. I'm going to go to sleep.
She has a strength of 26,
Oh,
so she can throw you quite hard.
Yeah.
Alright,
Tell me the damage, and let's just see if it's an instant death or not.
She's going to throw you down the hall. She's going to fast pitch you. Velree, as you're slicing into Vern kind of looks up and kind of like ducks for a moment as you see almost like a comet flying above you. The shimmering shape of Resire screaming as he flies into the furthest wall,
Oh. For how much?
taking 56 points of bludgeoning damage as he smacks against the far wall.
Wow, that puts me at like negative 40.
And he collapses on the ground unconscious.
That's it.
It is now the mask's turn. The mask floats over the unconscious form of Trist, arms wide towards the only standing member that she can see of the party. That is Velree. She's going to move over. And she is going to... Well, she can only move 30 feet, though. No, she can move 40 feet. Not that it matters. She can't get into melee. So she will just make 2 telekinetic strikes towards Velree. At advantage, since she was reckless. First one is a 24 to hit.
Oh.
Say, another 24 to hit. First attack is going to be 21 points of force damage. Second attack.
Is it halved?
No, force damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is 35 points of force damage.
Oh.
As you are rocketed in the back. As you kind of like stumble forward. Hurt.
How many of us are unconscious right now?
3, I believe.
Oh, Jesus.
Or 2. 2 of you are.
2. Okay.
All right, that brings me to... No, 3 of you are. That brings me to Zune.
Mm-hmm.
It's your turn. What are you going to do, Zune? You watch as in the ethereal, you watch as Rosier is picked up by the 2-headed giant and thrown.
Wince a lot. Fuck. Well, moving forward, which if I double move, that's going to be 15 feet.
Yes.
So moving forward 15 feet in the ethereal plane. Weird question.
Yes.
Let me see if I even have it, or we even go down there. Can't. No, I don't have it. Yeah, no, I don't have it. Okay. So as far as getting toward everyone, how far away is Rosier from the rest of the party?
Rosier is down the hall, somewhere around 100 feet. Past everyone, so you'd be like 160 feet from you soon. And he cratered the far wall, and you just see you would see a form lying on its like broken in the distance. Now you're in the ethereal, so everybody looks strange and wispy and moving, so you're not seeing the full extent of the damage, but
I could get an idea. Well, okay, so double move, that uses up my action and my my move, so that'd be 15, and bonus action heal myself, I guess, because I don't think I can see anyone else really.
You can see them, but you can't interact with them while you're in the ethereal.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna completely waste it. Going to heal myself while I try to get closer to everyone.
Okay. The closest person to you
am I?
is Tristan Varel, and he is 30 feet from you.
Okay, I have to still keep moving. Okay.
All right. At the end of Zune's turn, the mask has legendary actions now. Is going to use legendary action to punch Velree in the back with another telekinetic jaunt.
Back of the head?
That is going to be a 19 to hit Velree.
Punch Yoshi in the back of the head.
19 hits. Okay, Velree. You're looking at 21 points of force damage.
Cool.
All right, Rogar. It is your turn to make your death save, please. That's another fail for Rogar. All right. It's Vern's turn. Vern is going to heal some of his wounds. He looks towards Velree at this point. I'm glad I got to see the end of the White Scale Band. And he's going to try to put you in the floor, Velree. First attack is a 22 to hit. For not much. 11 points. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning?
It is magic though. You cannot resist it. And you are cursed. With
Oh my god!
the curse of feasting. So now he has advantage on attacks against you, which he already did. So
He's
doesn't matter
gonna
much.
eat ya.
But he does get a bonus. He does get a free bite attack to try to eat you, quite literally.
I want to eat him though. It's so rude.
Well, he's gonna eat you. Second attack is a 20 to hit, which hits. This one might hurt a lot more. That is going to be 28 points of bludgeoning damage. And his third attack is a 25 to hit. No, rolled very low on that one. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And finally, he will get his free bite attack. There's going to be a 22 to hit. That hits. For nothing. 1 slashing damage, and he gets 1 temporary hit point.
One flash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that felt real good.
Also, as a bonus action, he's going to take out a greater healing potion, and he is going to ingest it.
I thought you were gonna say give it to Velree.
No, that's not going to happen.
Me too. I was like, okay.
All right, Velree. It is now your turn.
All right. This is real good for me. Real
Mhm.
good. All right. How does he still look? How hurt does he look? I'm just curious.
He's hurt pretty bad. Now, he literally just took a healing potion,
I know.
so he regenerated quite a bit. It was like the big healing potion. He begins to just drape it across his mouth, and he's in his enlarged form. And you watch as many of the slashes on his chest reknit themselves.
Oh, I hate him. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that. I don't know. I'm so pissed at this point. All I see is rage.
What are you going to do, Velree?
I'm attacking his bitch ass.
Okay, give me some attack rolls.
Ugh. 24.
That definitely hits. 25 hits. 26 hits. And all 4 hits. 4d6 plus 40. So 54 points of slashing damage. Do you have any infectious fury left?
No, I don't.
He's still standing, Velree, as you rip into him. Just enough. Since he took his last potion to survive the final onslaught. As you rip into him, he stumbles back, grasping at the wound.
Can I use my inspiration to roll one more test?
No. You cannot. You cannot. At the end of Vern's turn, you hear a voice coming from behind you. Why don't you be a good girl and lay down? Give me a wisdom saving throw, Velree.
I will not be a good girl. I'm gonna be a total good girl. Natural
With a natural 1.
No inspiration. Yeah, I can roll.
Velree begins to slap. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, if you want to re-roll, you can.
please. Oh, it's not great. Okay,
11.
Whatever.
Nope, not going to happen. Velree begins to slacken. Her hands move down to her side. The next round is going to pass by. The mask moves behind Velree and just kind of like stands over her. Yeah, go ahead and make your death save, Trist.
Okay. It's been a long time since I had to roll a death save.
I was about to say, everyone's got to make a death save.
And Rosier, yeah. If we're going
and Rosier's going to have to make one. We'll see how this goes.
Zune's still up.
Zuna's still up.
All right.
Oh, so close.
Fail for Trist.
Fail.
Fail for Rosier.
Yeah.
The mask, Rogar just died.
Oh my god.
The mask,
that was so just like.
Yep. Rogar literally just died. The mask comes up behind, is hovering over the top of Velree.
An unprecedented episode.
Looking down at her and holds its action. As this happens, Rogar takes his last breath.
Jesus Christ.
Laying against the wall. And he collapses cold and still.
Does it come back as Rogar the Grey?
Rosier gets closer, it's dying. Zune, are you going to do anything?
Am I even in range to do anything? How far away is everyone now?
You are in the ethereal. You would have to use your action to leave the ethereal to do anything.
I know, but how far away is everyone? Can I see their wispy bodies? How far out?
So Rogar is 60 feet from you. And technically you go before him. Trist is...
I think it's about 30 feet.
Trist is 30 feet from you. Rosier is fucking ages away. And Velree looks like she's about to lay down on the ground. You can't you can't reach Rogar with your speed halved.
Right. But I could healing word him at 60 feet away. If my turn is before his. And if that's how it works, if that's not how it's working, then
No, your turn is right. Literally, you're right before him.
So she would do that before he had to make his death save.
I would have to leave the ethereal plane, and that would suck.
Now
I'm about to go down.
That would be your action.
This is your choice. If you leave the ethereal plane, I can tell you right now, you're probably not going to be around for long. It's up to you, though. Rogar will literally die.
How many deaths has he had so far? Like real deaths?
None.
He hasn't died yet.
Hasn't died yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Metagame this.
No.
Everybody gets 3.
Well, I'm just thinking like, okay, and how far away is Rogar from Velree from Trist? I know Rosier's at the end of the hall.
Velree and Rogar are around, we'll say right around that 60-foot range. Trist is 20 to 30 feet from you, somewhere in that range.
Yeah, I'm 30 feet from you, 30 feet from Rogar and Velree.
Fuck. So everyone's just very far away from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, so if I do heal him, he's up, I'm exposed, there's still 2 of them very healed up. How bad does she look?
She's quivering and bleeding. She's like, there's blood. She's still floating, but there's blood pooling out of her body.
All right, I'm gonna do it. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
So we're just gonna see what happens.
Okay. Well, in that case, Rogar will regain hit points. Go ahead and heal him.
Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. He gets 14 hit points. He's up.
Rogar heals before he dies. Zune sacrifices the ethereal treasure trove. Tick that back, Rogar.
And yeah, bonus action. I guess Bardic Inspiration on.
You already used your bonus. You already used your bonus action to revive Rogar.
To remove. Oh, okay. So action to dispel ethereal plane. Bonus action revive Rogar. Got it. Okay.
Zune is exposed. Zune reappears. The mask looks back. Her face all exposed and still grinning like a mad
Right.
woman.
Oh God.
You got all of her legendary actions back. So at the end of Zune's turn, she's going to use a legendary action to telekinetically strike him, excuse me. Which is going to be a 24 to hit. Hits.
Silvery barbs.
Silver barbs.
38 to hit.
It is instead going to be a 26 to hit.
There we go.
For 26 points of force damage. As Zune is
How you feeling,
rendered
Zune?
unconscious and again
Oh God.
instantly knocked down.
Jesus.
Rogar, is actually your turn. You did not officially die.
Go
since
unconscious.
You're acting in combat order.
All right.
You have 14 hit points.
Yep.
Mhm.
Good luck.
Thank you. Rogar will can't do much.
Yeah, Rogar.
How many people around me? I don't have
The only people still standing is Velree's
All right.
shaking. Vern is nearby. And so is the mask. The mask is hovering over above her.
Burn goes before Velree, right?
Why you gotta metagame all this?
Hey, I'm thinking strategy, you know? I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack Vern.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Recklessly, yeah, let's do it. For with a master?
No. 25.
25 will hit.
I'll take 17 points of damage.
15 points of slashing damage. He's still up.
Again.
Okay.
20.
A 20 will hit.
I'll take 14 points damage.
14 points. I wish you could see this.
Is it 1 point off?
Vern has 1 hit point.
Ah!
As he...
I gave my shot.
As you slash into him, you hammer into him, and he goes down to a knee for a moment. At the end of your turn, the mask raises a palm towards you, and Vern says, "No, he's mine."
Oh, shit.
It is now Vern's turn. He's going to
Yes.
regain 10 hit points.
Oh, he rolled 10? That fucker.
No, he just automatically regains 10 hit points every
It's
turn.
always 10. Okay.
He's going to turn on Rogar, and he is going to pound his flesh. Pound it
flesh.
hard, one might say.
Yes.
First attack misses.
Incredible.
With
It's like
a
the first time I
13.
missed all night. I mean,
Second attack, 26. That's going to hit. So
thanks.
let's be honest here.
It's probably not
damn,
gonna
that's
matter.
It's a high roll. That is
Oh, okay.
16 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead.
Rogar's back down. Smacks him to the ground.
Damn it.
A third strike he brings up. It looks like he's going to cave Rogar's skull in. When the mask reaches her hands out, steadies his arm. "No. Take this one." And he's going to bring it down on Velree's head instead.
Oh no.
With a 23 to hit Velree. For 11 bludgeoning damage, Velree.
Is that half?
No, it is not. It's
Or is it
magical.
I'm down.
As the final member of the White Scale Band is cracked over the top of the head and falls unconscious at the foot of Vern Giant's blood and the pillar known as the Mask. That's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
I want to make one more death
No
save.
Whispers from the Stars.
But this